Yesterday I showed you guys the LL Bean guest house from the exterior, and one of you asked if you could see the interior. Well, I went to Narration and asked, and they granted me permission to go inside and show you what this beautiful gem of a home looks like. And so that's what we're gonna do today. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, which is a little bit of a colonial. And the history is that a man used to live here right next to the hotel. He established a relationship with people who worked here, and when he passed on, he left the home to the hotel. So the hotel had the option to refurbish it, and they had a long-standing relationship with LL Bean. Now, they went to LL Bean, which is right around the corner, and asked them would they refurbish this beautiful little home. LL Bean said yes, and so today there's this nice little home that we're looking at, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom spot that has been completely outfitted by LL Bean and given it those kind of LL Bean Maine touches that are so familiar to Mainers and to anyone who has used LL Bean. You can see right there, LL Bean products in their life. And so that was the bathroom. This is one of the living rooms. It's got multiple living rooms. It's very nice. It's got a bit of an archway, the ceiling here. We are now in the kitchen. I'll show you guys the kitchen. Very sunny. Lots of light comes through. It's got the Maine lobster, that real Maine theme. Big butcher block, heavy wood. And as you guys know from my videos, Maine has a huge timber industry, so that's kind of a reference to it. A nice little seating nook here. And then we'll move into the living room where, again, lots of really nice wood. I think this is an LL Bean table, and just kind of master craftsmanship the way they've put together this table and the seating. It may even be from one tree, I'm not sure, but yeah, a nice, real, true feel to this home. There's also some nautical references in here, so I'll show you in 1 second. You've got a ship reference, and then an anchor to bring home the spirit of the Maine fishery and shipbuilding history that it has. Now here, this would be the front door, front entrance, little bow bay windows, and it's got a whale, lobster, another whale. Now we enter our second living room. Just so nice, it's so clean, such a warmth feeling. And this is the LL Bean guest house, as you can see there. Freeport is where we are. And just super cozy. That would be the best way to describe this place. Again, the living room with the fireplace and the logs ready to go over there. You can see it says Maine here. That's probably an LL Bean pillow. And then a fisherman fly fishing, which is huge here in Maine. And then the canoe out in the woods, again, another reference to this real outdoorsy state. Nice leather chair for the old man. And then a rocking chair. And then the sunroom. I mean, everything about this home is just so warm and inviting. And there's a wood reference to the state of Maine right there, geographic. And it has LL Bean Guest House, Narration Inn. You can see the nice ceilings. Now let's go upstairs and I'll show you, well, we can't miss this, the classic boot of LL Bean. And the upstairs, it has these old light switches, nice carpeted stairway, and as we go up to the top, you'll see these LL Bean bean bags. Well, you'll see a lobster first, and then these LL Bean bags sitting upright and proud in the little holster there, and a pine reference. It's close to Christmas. Here's the bathroom. Again, another reference to the natural world there. The shower. And then we have three bedrooms. So this is the first. Tons of windows, tons of light. Nice little rope around the mirror. Little sitting space. And then we'll go to the second and third, and as I walk around, guys, supposedly the people who come to use this are bridal parties and family gatherings. So this is a really nice room with lots of cutouts for books, and you can see just how cozy it is, and it has some oar reference, a rowboat, and this old fan and clock. And then let's go to the third, smallest bedroom. Just a nice little bed. Again, lots of light. And that's the house. That's the entirety of it right there. So thank you guys for asking me to see the interior. It's been a joy and a pleasure to do this tour, and that's it.